Gave me 5 minutes, and you suddenly took away my time. What if Lieutenant Matt Pedro sent pictures of his privates to you?
And isn't it pretty standard that evidence or things that are potential evidence in murder cases are supposed to be returned to said defendants, like pretty quickly, within 30 days, right?
30 to 60 days, depending on what it is. That's not a hard and fast rule, but that's kind of par for the course.
Will you issue a statement?
I'm sorry, your
about
time
the
has
spitting chair
expired.
incident?
Up next is Mr. Thomas.
That's what I thought.
And ma'am, look up poster 7. I'm trying to help you to learn the public has a right to record.
Investigative email stating that any suggestion that his ongoing investigation of Reed is in the act of retribution is unfounded public relations spin.
Aria of AV Design.
Whole thing started was captured on another camera recording device.
Right. That's a very good point.
There's a reason why this shouldn't be allowed. So I think it just needs to end and then stop. And, you know, like I'm literally watching you stream, and then all of a sudden you get arrested.
What it do, everybody, what's up? All right, just want to make sure you guys can hear me okay. And make sure my settings are good. Okay. Looks like everything is working. What's going on, Evil? What's up, everybody? Oh, so today I had a little bit of change of plan. It's a little bit of change of plans. I long story short, I went to the doctor. She gave me a nasty bruise. They took my blood a little bit today. They gave me a little nasty bruise. Hate that shit. All right, cool. I sound good. Okay, sorry. Cat, hello. So I went to the doctor, like I said, I had a checkup today and they gave me the flu shot. So my arm is a little sore and I'm feeling a little not the best right now, but I'm a little sleepy. The medicine, the shot definitely did that to me. So I'll try to stay on here as long as I can. We'll see. But this stream is more so for just to, you know, just kind of a hangout. I'm not going to do so much work on here. I really want more of a sit down, hang out with you guys for a little bit, as long as I possibly can. I don't know how long I have with my flu shot injected into me right now, and that it's traveling through my system, and it's, you know, it's okay. It's just, you know, it's a little tough because I wasn't expecting it, and which is fine. Let me know how my sound, guys. I'm trying a new mic here, a new pod mic, and I'm curious to see how it sounds. I think it's supposed to give me like a nice there we go. It's supposed to give you a nice rich dark, not dark, but you know, more vibrant sound. So let me know if that does sound better. But yeah, guys, can you believe it? We almost have 300 subscribers. Isn't that amazing? So already almost 300 subscribers, guys. Oh, where's this other audio coming from? Hold on a second. Hang on a second, guys. Okay. Okay. Oh. All right, hang on a second, guys. It is. It's okay though. Hang on a second, guys. Hell yeah. God, that's the damn truth, bro. Hang on 1 second, guys. So, Kat, you saying my mic sounds quieter than it usually is? So it needs to be a little louder? Let me know if it does. What's up, Black? Not much, man. I'm just I'm right now actually watching Leroy in Zoom court, and I'm here to be as a observer and just keep an eye on things, and I'm just watching it right now. I would share the screen, but I don't think that's legal. For real? What's going on, Patricia? Hello, everybody. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Stand by, guys. I'm just watching. I think Leroy's about to get dismissed here. Hold on. Oh. Oh, guys are dismissing his. Stand by, guys. I'm still watching Leroy's thing. I don't want to take it off while he's live, so just give me a second, please. I appreciate y'all's patience. For real, thank you. Can you guys hear it? Is my audio okay? Oh, you hear a little. Oh, okay. Sorry. Uh-oh. Stand by. I'm just watching Leroy. Our boy, Mr. Truth. Again, guys, I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you again. Oh man, my arm is fucking killing me from this damn flu shot. I don't know why my dumbass said yes today. I should have said yes. I should have been like, nah, fuck that. I don't want to feel like shit. But I don't know why. I just did it. Guys, by the way, 285 on the subs. Let's freaking go. Holy shit. Come on. Dude, I don't know why anyone want to do virtual court. I mean, I get it versus having to like drive all the way up there and do it, but damn, man. Virtual court is tough because you literally have to just sit in here and you just gotta wait and not know. Hell yes. Where is it at? In California, you said? There's a big one in California? That's crazy. All right, I'm glad you guys are liking my my new mic situation here. I decided to change it up with the other dynamic mic I have, and I'm using this mic now. This is it's still a dynamic mic, but it's a well designed mic. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Because the other one I've been using, that one I just got on Amazon for like $30, you know, one of those cheap ones. But I've always had Rode shit. But like I said, guys, you know, when I do it, when I get in my office, when I get in my garage, when it's all set up, I'll be using all my Rode stuff. But while I'm in here, I was like, you know what? I should get a Rode mic, but I don't know why I don't. So I just decided to went ahead and pick me up this little one on Facebook Marketplace. So it's not a brand new mic. Don't worry. Um, 100 freaking percent, noob. Exactly. Patricia, you agree. $1 is a vote. To them, it's a vote. $1. Every dollar you spent is a vote for them. I've been I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, forget all that crap. What's up? What's up? What's up, BPR? Welcome, welcome. Welcome. I get it. I agree, man. Everything is like on a, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a vote. Every dollar you spend is a vote. Crazy, man. I've been not spending my money on certain places that are involvement in this kind of corruption. So I've been boycotting them. I just hope to God that nobody in Rode or Sony or Fuji or any of that shit is involved with them. So fuck that. Let me see here. We're still in the Zoom court, guys. I'm still waiting to see what's going on with Leroy. Looks like one of the cases might have been dismissed on Leroy, which is awesome. But as far as this other thing, I don't know. So I'll keep you informed. But I appreciate y'all being here. And again, the channel does say we're on the road to 1,000. I am more than a quarter of the way there. Thank you to you. Thanks to you guys. So I appreciate that. Still waiting on Leroy for this court virtual Zoom thingamajigger. I'm still waiting. I mean, I guess we all are. But yes, guys, 285. 285. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. AV, when are you going to be free to give me a shout? Brother, I thought I did. I thought I said hello, VPR earlier. Didn't I say it? I'm pretty sure I did. Pretty sure I did. I saw you. I said, what's up, VPR in the house? I like calling you just VPR. It's easy. I guess they're going to somebody else in the meantime. VPR. No, of course, man. I'm sorry if I didn't acknowledge you. I apologize. Oh, you did? When did you send me an email with your number? You're talking about the latest email you sent me that you include? Yeah, okay. If that's what you're talking about, let me see. VPR. I don't see. Oh, here we go. I got you, bro. That's why I didn't notice the name that was sending it. Your legit name. So I apologize. Yeah. I got your number. All right, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it flagged and remind me later. Perfect. Yeah, it's gonna remind me, and I'll reach out, bro. Again, 285, guys. Let's go. All right, hang on a second. Broke 120 subs? Bro, you getting it on the algorithm. Hell yeah. Congrats, Black, to that. Damn. I put a short last night, got 600 views and lost 2 subs. Ain't that some shit? Guys, I have been using that that website you guys told me about to use to get clips, the Opus, whatever. And I pay for the full. I use the money that you guys have given me for Cash App, so I appreciate that, and I using it to go to that. So I'm doing the paid version, the pro version, and it is awesome because I'm able to like literally not have to like worry about clipping and scheduling it and all that. It does it all on its own, man. Fucking crazy. So I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna use that, dude. That's happened to me a bunch. I don't know what happened. It's YouTube or what. Yeah, it's YouTube being shitty. It's YouTube being a dick. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's weird. I don't know why. I don't know why it does that. It doesn't make any damn sense. Yeah, man, 123 subs, bruh. That's what I'm talking about. And you know what, dude? Excuse me. I was going to say, whenever you do a panel, Black, whenever you go on another panel and shit, I would ask, hey, Em, I would ask if you can restream it from your StreamYard as well. So that way you can get those people as well. You know what I'm saying? You can restream it. Fuck yes. I literally have hours into lives on YouTube and very little views. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Do that, restream from it, so that way, you know, when you go to it, it will go live on your StreamYard as well, or you know what I'm saying, and people can see that shit. It's you know, or they can see it streaming live to your YouTube account, which is awesome. Which is what you should be doing, you know, just to get, like I said, more traction, get more people out there to know who you are, what's going on, all that good shit. But yeah, guys, we got 285. I love it. You know, the shorts are doing well ish. Not as good as you know, what you guys are having, but it's getting there. It will. Yeah. Anytime you can restream to another person's channel or something like that, it's absolutely going to help. Absolutely going to help. I know what you mean. Why don't you put like a good montage of like all your best lives? Do that. Do a montage of all your best lives and then do something with it. Let me see if they're talking.
I'm assuming you prefer to come in person. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You're on pretrial monitoring, meaning
Exactly,
that you
they
have
don't.
to keep in touch with them. Have you been doing that?
That's what that clip, that clipping thing was perfect for. It took like a 5-hour
off
stream I
16.
had.
You had to leave.
Damn.
Got an email from someone, but I never heard anything.
Okay, I'm gonna make you copies.
That's my
Dude, just literally drop the link into that. I'm telling you, it's awesome. Try it for free. Try it.
Yeah.
You can get a free account and do a free trial, but yeah, do it. I'll have a watermark, but try it. Just take the link or the video or whatever and drop it into the you know the bar where it says, you know, insert link here or whatever, and then done. It just renders it and it gives you the
Sir, I'm
captions.
gonna let you
it gives
speak to
all
the
that.
public defender. Just give me a second.
Yes, yes, I. Welcome, I. By the way, I'm sorry if I didn't say hi to you earlier, but yes, huge change, huge game saver, change saver, time saver. Fuck,
So,
huge.
sir, you've been working in New Jersey for 1 to 2 years?
yes, ma'am, off and on.
Um,
Since last summer.
yeah, I got. There are so
Hmm.
many, but I want to make. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that's okay. Honestly,
Sir, it's gonna
man,
be a
I-
$50 fee for the public defender. You can bring that the next court date.
I just decided to get the full thing. Said fuck it, so I can get no watermarks and do a bulk schedule, and it's been pumping out every hour,
It's gonna be
bro.
March 18th at 9:30.
I don't know if it was that, but it gave
We'll
me
see
like
then.
30 subs overnight.
Wait,
Like,
we
or
have to give you
20
something.
subs. I was like 260 something. Now I'm 280 what? 285? Yeah, 285. It gave me 25 subs, bro. Just from I don't know, maybe it could just be whatever, who knows. But anything, that's great. I mean, you really truly won't know. I mean, unless you go into the, you know, your analytics and you look into your analytics and you see, you know, but yeah, I mean, shit, man. 17,000 monthly audience was 17,000 as of February 1st. Interesting. But I see here, you know what I'm saying? Like the numbers are going up. The numbers are going up. That's all I can say. You know, that's all I can be thankful for. The numbers are going up. And these little AI helping all that shit is so fucking worth it. Plus some of those clicks through to your long form content, which will exactly. That's the whole point. It's all to like get it back to come to my everything, my whole community. Yeah, you know, I'm not a social media guy. I don't do a lot of those, you know, posts and shit on social media as much as I should be probably, but here I am, you know, and anything I can help to like get those views, get the people to come here, clicks, whatever you want to call them. I mean, I don't know. People say clicks like in a derogatory way, like, oh, you're just trying to get clicks. You're just trying to get clicks. You're just trying to get clicks. Motherfucker, I'm not just trying to get clicks. I'm trying to get people to come here and witness some cool shit. I'm not catfishing you guys. If you think I'm catfishing you, well, I apologize. I'm sorry. I hope not. You know, I hope, and I'm not just saying you guys right now, you know, I'm just saying like whoever's going to watch this later. So, and I'm definitely going to be chopping this up too. You know, I'm definitely going to be chopping this up later. You know, I want to see. So we're watching a court case. So right now this is a court hearing, I guess, whatever, a session. And I'm in it as an observer and as a journalist to, you know, document what I'm doing, disseminating to the public, which is what I'm doing, journalism. Boom, right there. This is journalism. And evolve, you know, I've been on it for probably a couple hours. But you see David Snow right there. He's in there as well. But also Mr. Leroy Truth right here. And he's been talking here and there. Yeah, you could say that. I broke 20 views recently, part of the panel. Yeah, man. Exactly. And you know, that's what I like about this clipping, because it goes to where it needs to. And yeah, I'm not gonna say everything I'm saying is great. Not every second of my stream is gonna be, oh my god, this is amazing. And there might be some up and downs, but this is real life. You know what I mean? This is live. I'm live. You know, I'm live as it happens, right? Yeah, John.
Mr. Moya, Mr. Filipowski.
Oh, here we go.
Mr. Moya, I spoke to Judge Bosey in North Bergen. So I'm going to get that file this afternoon. She's going to drop it off. So I will write everything up for the dismissals as I placed on the record with you and Mr. Filipowski. Okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Have a nice day.
You too. Take care, Mr. Moya. That concludes any contact you have. Don't miss my court dates in the future, Mr. Moya. I had issued a bench warrant for you. Had I known you were the same person in North Bergen, I would have done this a while ago, but you missed 3 court dates, and I did issue a bench warrant for your arrest, which I'm going to recall. Don't
Yes, Your
ever
Honor,
miss
so-
my court dates.
No problem, Your Honor. I did not intend to miss your court date, but the information was sent to an erroneous address.
Okay, I apologize
Okay.
then.
No
All right.
worries. You have a good day, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, Sergeant Bellamy.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you for your patience. So the last file that's here is summons 515 for PDP harassment alleged on June 4th, 2025 to harass by make or cause to be made a communication or communications in a manner likely to cause annoyance or alarm, specifically by utilizing social media platforms to slander the victim, Mr. Jason Bellamy. Social media postings and video content were generated labeling Mr. Bellamy vile and dereliction of duty with the intent to cause repeated annoyance or emotional harm in violation of NJSA 2C:33-4A. Mr. Sergeant Bellamy, you signed this against Mr. Filipowski as a Union City police officer. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. It doesn't say sergeant or PO before your name in the box, so I was just a little thrown off. Originally, we kept adjourning this because I was not certain how it was going to be handled, because the Hudson County Prosecutor's Office oversees all of the municipal prosecutors in Hudson County. So Mr. Bucatman, who's a municipal prosecutor in Secaucus, reports to the Hudson County Prosecutor's Office. They have recused themselves with any prosecution against Mr. Filipowski. Mr. Filipowski, you now have a case in Essex County that was sent to the Essex County Prosecutor's Office. Is that correct?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. So when I had contacted the Hudson County Prosecutor's Office to say, you know, how can I keep this in Hudson if my prosecutor is overseen
Shout out to
by
Leroy Truth, all
the
right?
Hudson
Shout
County
out to Leroy
Prosecutor's
Truth,
Office.
man.
The
Love
way
you,
the Hudson
bro.
County Prosecutor's Office resolved that is now Mr. Bucatman will
There's a couple
report to
cases.
the Essex County
There's a couple
Prosecutor's
things.
Office. They'll oversee this. I don't know if he needs any guidance with them, but he can't go to the Hudson County Prosecutor's Office because they've recused themselves with any files against you, Mr. Filipowski. So there will be an Essex County liaison that the prosecutor can deal with directly. So there is, it doesn't look like the prosecutor's office or the prosecutor here is going to the Hudson County Prosecutor's Office. I did ask them, Mr. Filipowski, to just take this case to do a global consolidation, but they generally don't take petty disorderly persons offenses, which is this offense. So that's where we are. So now, Mr. Sergeant Bellamy, I need all the discovery. You need to compile that. You are the complainant. That all the police reports, any printouts, anything that was an Axion, that has to be sent to the prosecutor here so he can send it to Mr. Filipowski.
Okay, I just need to get like a fax number and I could contact the court clerk and I could ask them to send everything over.
When you say the court clerk, you mean the prosecutor, right? Because the clerk has nothing to do with discovery.
No, I'm saying I'll ask the court, either the court clerk or from my department from Union City, if they could send over the information to you guys, or I'll try to get a copy of it from the court in Union City so I could forward all the reports and documents to your prosecutor.
Right. So I'm going to give you the prosecutor's court clerk should not be involved in discovery ever.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you Michael Bucatman's email address.
Okay, I'm ready to copy it.
We're going to put it in the chat. Can you put your video
Okay.
on, Sergeant?
Yes, I'm just at a doctor's office. That's the reason why.
No,
Okay.
but you know you're having court,
In the future,
dumbass.
just tell me you have a doctor's appointment. I mean, so I don't we don't have this problem again. We'll have to start coming in
Exactly.
person eventually, but, so I'm gonna give it 2 weeks, Sergeant Bellamy, for you to get the discovery to the prosecutor.
Oh, and he froze.
Sounds good.
I have
And
a
in the
question.
chat, I believe, I'm
Email
checking,
address?
I see the email in the chat.
Okay.
Yes,
So-
I see it in now,
Right.
and then.
You as the complainant from a different municipality, you need to get him all the Axion, any body worn cameras and all the paperwork within 2 weeks.
How are you gonna go to court knowing doctors have knowing
Mr.
you have-
Sounds
Filipowski,
good.
then the prosecutor will forward that to you. Does he have your email address?
I don't know who the prosecutor is. No one has ever said.
Well, he wouldn't talk to you directly because until he had approval to be overseen by the Essex County prosecutor. Do we have his email address?
Yes, I have.
We have your email address, Mr. Filipowski. So
yes, you
I'm
do.
ordering Sergeant Bellamy to get me the discovery. Today is February 3rd. He's going to get it to me by February 17th. And I'm going to schedule this case for March 3rd at 12:30.
I have a question, Judge,
Sure.
Oh,
and a request to have this dismissed today because Mr. Bellamy has done a harassment charge against completely First Amendment protected activity.
yes.
And I posted a report, a journalistic report on my Facebook.
Clip this.
And that is completely protected by the First Amendment. So this case has absolutely no merit. The charges have no merit whatsoever.
Right. Mr. Filipowski, I'm looking at the affidavit of probable cause that Sergeant Bellamy
That's my
did.
boy.
And it doesn't tell me much. It's one sentence, right? Generally, I like 3 paragraphs. It
Right.
says defendant has utilized various media platforms to seek emotional harm to the victim and tarnish his character and reputation. Sergeant Bellamy, can you just stand still? I
Yes,
like
Your Honor.
vertical. Thank you.
Dude.
I'm going to give him 2 weeks to produce that, and I'll let the prosecutor look at it and let him do an evaluation of whether it's de minimis, whether he can meet his burden, and discuss it with Sergeant Bellamy.
All right. And one thing to note is he was working as his official in his official capacity as a police officer in Union City that he's brought this
Okay.
charge against me, which is completely protected by First Amendment. So I just wanted to note that.
No, I appreciate that, Mr. Filipowski. As you know, I'm not allowed to look at any discovery unless we go to trial. So the only thing I can rely on is the affidavit of probable cause, which generally an officer does a paragraph in there to tell me essentially, so what I'm looking at, but there's no information in there. So I'm going to give Sergeant Bellamy the opportunity to get all the discovery to the prosecutor by February 17th. The prosecutor will then forward it to you by March 3rd. Sergeant Bellamy, if we don't have it on the 17th, then Mr. Filipowski can ask for a motion to dismiss for not turning over the discovery. So please make sure we have it by February 17th.
Understandable. Your Honor, just one quick question. Just wanted to confirm the time on March 3rd.
I can do 12:30 on March 3rd. Does that work for you?
Yes. And then last question. So you want reports, body cams, copies of complaints, and what else did you say?
Do you use the Axion system? If you like screenshot anything or had any information, how do you retain that in Union City?
We do have Axion system, yes.
So I'm assuming that anything that we're going to be using at trial or was the basis of this complaint, everything that you utilize has to be turned over.
Okay, sounds good. Got it.
All right, February 17th, I'll see everybody March 3rd at 12:30.
Thank you.
Take care.
You too. Thank you, Your Honor.
Wait a second. We're still waiting. Here, I'll put back on speaker. Truth.
Mr. Gonzalez, can I use your, Mr. Filipowski, you're more than welcome to stay, but you're free to go. I'll see you March 3rd.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Take care.
Okay, you too.
And I spoke to Judge Bosey. She's going to drop that off tonight, so it'll all be taken care of today.
Oh, I appreciate that. Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Take
Bye.
care. Mr. Gonzalez, can I use you for Juan Chamorro Casieto?
Your Honor, I think he might have dropped off of the session.
Yeah, we could leave the meeting. Yeah, I mean, if he's done, he's done. Hell yeah, man. Okay, so wow, that was pretty intense. I'm glad I'm glad I streamed that to show that, so you guys can see what Leroy was going through, man. Holy crap. Leroy, my man. Wow. So hang on a second. Where did I just had it up. Come on. Oh, I minimized it. Dirty. I just wanted to close Zoom. Okay. That was incredible. So, yes, the trespassing charge has been dismissed, as you saw. Awesome. He needs to be arrested 100%. Yeah, so it's dismissed. So it's great. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing. I'm glad he got the trespass charge dismissed. And now I guess they're figuring out some other stuff, but we do, man. We got you. And I'll keep you posted when he goes back to another session. I guess whenever that was, that date they said March something. You know, I'm gonna try to stream from it. I will. I'm gonna get into that Zoom, and I'm gonna stream from it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to. That'd be really cool. We could try that. Okay. I know. That annoyed me. I mean, the dude was not prepared, clearly. He was not prepared. He was in the doctor's office when he knew he had to be in court and on camera and presentable. And he's an officer. I mean, you're addressing a judge, you're a sergeant, bro. You should have your shit together a little bit better. But it is what it is. But I'm glad we got that on my stream to record that, so we can I can try to clip it for later. That was really cool. I was really glad to watch. That was like good timing. Everything, yes, but at least the trespassing is, so that's good. Exactly. So the way that works, the way you restream from somebody's other StreamYard is that, okay, so if you're going to their, the stage, if they send you that link, and when you but before you send that person, I'm just talking as a person, like if you're sending it to somebody, like say I want you to do it on my channel, right? So what I would do is I would create a stream, and I would, under the guest section, I would there's a box where you can check to say, can guests stream to their, can they restream this to their own channel or whatever, and something like that. And I have to make sure that box is checked. And when that box is checked, then you can go ahead and as soon as you come in, as soon as it's live, you know, you can restream it from yours. It's just, which is great. It's double the exposure. It's just, you know, it helps so much. So that's what we got to do. But yeah, no. If there ever is a opportunity where you want to try it out, we can definitely try it out. God, oh, the damn flu shot, bruh. God, it's like I just did like shoulder press, like 300 shoulder press. I don't know. It felt like a lot. It feels like I can't even. Oy. All right, sorry. I'm just sending a message. All right, guys. On this stream, you know, the thumbnail says it. I'm trying to get to 1,000. Obviously, I don't expect that to happen during the stream, but this is just a check-in of where I'm at, just to let you guys know. 286. But again, let's give a big shout out to my boy Black North with the 123. Dude, 100 subs and how many? You said something. You know what I'm saying? Like you did that's awesome, man. Proud of you. And you know, the stuff that LTL, shout out to LTL by the way. Dude, that was awesome that he came on my stream last night. Love him, man. He's such a good dude. Such a good guy, man. And he came 110 in a month. Fuck yeah, bro. That's awesome. And what's going on? Go Pats. And that was awesome that he came on my channel, and you know, he was just saying like what really brought him also onto the channel is that if you're starting a channel, if you're trying to grow your channel, if you're trying to do this, here are some very, very helpful things that can get you there. And he said that. So go make sure you go watch it. And I think I got some clips from that. I'm 100% actually. And I put it on my shorts. So you guys go check them out. Shout out to AV. That's been hey man, listen. One thing you can say about me, I'm a pretty persistent guy when it comes to just about pretty much damn anything in life. That's how I got my wife. No, I did not date her against her wishes. I was just like a constant reminder, annoyance, and say, "Hey, remember me? Remember me?" And not like that, but more like, you know, I would want to see her again right away. I didn't care. I didn't want to wait a couple days to be cool. But to be fair, when she and I first met, she wouldn't leave my apartment literally for like almost a week. Yeah, it's probably cleaner, full of food, the fridge. And yeah, and her apartment is just a little older, but I mean, mine was a nice apartment, like in a good part of Charlotte. But yes, exactly. No, it's all good, man. Listen, it goes both ways. LTL, bro. Thank you again. Yes. So he pointed out some awesome shit. And he pointed out some about your setup too. He did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, it was great. Our dynamic is cool, man. It's cool. And I love it that we can do this live and people can see this. And you know, not just something that where only me and him can see. You know, that's what I like about this platform is, you know, that I get to share it with everybody. the hell? All right. Am in the house. Yeah, Em. When are we gonna get? What's your stream? What's your sub count right now? How many people we got for M to? She needs to start streaming. She wants to get out there. 50 subs, right? You got to get 50 subs to start streaming. So it's awesome. That's not bad. We can get you there. You need 6? Bruh. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to read all this stuff. Hi guys. Why not? Hey, listen, and it's not for everybody. That's okay. You don't have to. Just, it's you know what? I shouldn't. Yeah, I know. I totally get it. And some people aren't comfortable with that. I have to respect that. Just like people got to respect that I like being on it, and that's it. So that's totally it. It's all mutual. Hell yeah. It's because it's. I mean, does she interact with them too? Like, does she talk? Like, does she try to get on? Well, the thing is, you want to get on. You want to talk, like on camera. Like you join the panels. You know what I mean? They see you. You got to have a face to the name. You got to have, people can't just see the name Black North. They got to know who Black North is. You know what I mean? And the thing is, like when I first met Leroy, before then I wasn't getting on the camera that much for my work. Never really was a thing. I might occasionally go do like an online late night stream, maybe here and there, like on OBS. I'll go on Kick or something, like a year or two ago, but I didn't really get into it. I show up and people are like, "Where's M?" What? Well, what the hell, M? Why aren't you saying anything? I'm not a spotlight person. Black North is. I mean, he's a musician. He's an artist. I get it. You're used to being on the stage. You're no pun. I mean, literally. But it's also just like I don't know. Everyone has their outlet. Everyone has their own creativity, and I did on my other channel. And the thing is, when I first met Leroy, like people were like giving me some pretty nice compliments, like shout outs, like, "Hey AV, good job on the edit, AV," all that, da da da. But then I was like, you know what, man? I think maybe I should just start like engaging more on my channel and do some more streams and like do this, and people can talk to me really, because just like Leroy. I mean, who Leroy Truth is. We are all Leroy Truth. I'm Leroy Truth. You're Leroy Truth. We're all Leroy Truth. But the Leroy Truth that I work for is, you know what I mean? He's right there, polished and ready to go on camera, man. So, okay, let's see. Do I have another set I can do for? Let's see. Maybe I can get some clips here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Bulk schedule. Oh, I love it, man. I love it. It's such a great website to just do that. AV. He had some good words to say about your work at Autopalooza and was showing off your work. Oh, did he? Oh, you were at Autopalooza? That's cool. That's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, I think we're like when was that? October 5th or something like that. So yeah, that was like the very beginning of like when we were starting to do work together. And I think what I sent him was like the open. I think it was the open that I sent him just to show him like what I can do for, not just as an editor, but to help with his brand and to help with his image and help with his, all that shit. October 18th. Yeah, he was showing the intro. Yeah, that's great. That's what I'm saying. Like he was showing the intro, and there was like that wasn't like obviously the final intro. That was just like a very first draft, and it was very early, and it's been cut way down, and it's been changed and shit like that. But that was just like a rough draft, and I sent it to him fairly quick. I like as far as like I probably should have taken some more time, but I wanted him to see something because I knew he was going to be gone at the Autopalooza, and I wanted him to see something before he left. So, which I did, but it's cool that he was showing around talking about me. He always does that. See, that's what I mean. We're not just building like, contacts and like, networking in a sense, but it's also relationships. We're building friendships and bonds. It's cool as fuck. Like the fact that I get to like, you know what I mean? Like talk to Leroy and he actually is like legit concerned, like to help me grow with my channel, and he wants to help me grow my shit. He's always like, how many we got left? I'm like, so he's cool, man. He's cool. He's a cool dude. So let me see. Can I schedule this now? All right, I got new set. Okay. Now let me see if I can do another batch. Actually, let's see. Maybe I go to. I'm just checking other videos I have that I could just. Mix it up a little, so I'm not gonna put all monk videos, obviously. I think I pretty much put all the monk videos that I want to do. Goofy. So it's crazy how it worked out like that. It's funny. No, because I followed Sean first. Sean came up on my feed, TikTok during the pandemic. And I was like, all right, this is cool. This is cool. I like it. People, because I'm a video guy. So just because you don't see a lot of like that kind of content on social media. So I was like, this is pretty cool. I mean, there probably was, but I did not to my knowledge. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's insanely huge. Insane. I couldn't believe it how many followers he had when I first met him, when I first saw his page. At first, I wasn't really following him. I was seeing like audit clip pages where he would show up. And I was like, oh my God, I gotta see the rest of this. So then I would go, now I'll finally find him. And then I discovered, and then I was like, oh shit. And then I went on a little bit of a, obsessive deep dive into his page. And I was just watching all his videos. And then of course it came up to Leroy Truth. And then when I was watching Leroy Truth stuff, then I did the same thing, kind of was like, okay, let me see what he's got. And I knew Sean, with his style of video editing, like his is more like documenting like human interaction, right? That's what he's doing is an audit. But Leroy doesn't audit really. He does investigative journalism. You know what I mean? So I didn't really think I can really. I mean, I could do Sean's stuff, and I have some of his videos. Some of his more complex ones that are not so much like interactions, more like in depth stuff. I'll do those. But like his regular ones, where it's just a static shot of the guy, and it's just he's just cutting out like the, whatever. Even though sometimes he accidentally leaves a couple of his takes of his outro. He go, let me know what you guys think in the section below. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as always, Long Island Audit, peace, whatever. So he'll there's a couple little slip ups like that I'll notice, but that's okay. I mean, that's fine. It happens. But but I notice those. I see those things only because of who I am, because of just my brain. Yeah, I remember when he hit 500K too. He's a huge ball. Yeah, he is. He's a big guy, man. I've always, like when I see him, and like when it's rare you see him as a third perspective camera shot, because he's always first person. But I was like, oh man, he's actually a big dude. That's cool. Because I was like, oh, okay, so if he could go and feel like a big guy and whatever, and I don't know, I always feel like people will immediately notice me because of my size, and no matter what I'm doing, they're gonna like, you know what I mean? I could be, it doesn't matter. I could be doing nothing, and they'll just still immediately notice me, right? Yeah, I don't know who the fuck did, who didn't, and if you didn't, do it. And you know who I was watching last night too? I don't know why I decided to just. Well, I mean, I know why, but let me rephrase that. That was such a stupid comment. Last night I was watching some of Eli videos. He's done some cool streams. His most recent stream I was watching, where the guy like smacked his camera. Yeah, that was crazy. But it's so crazy that if he didn't have that camera, who knows what that cop would have done? He was literally pressing up and on him. Yeah. Oh man. Let's see, can I do this? Can I just do that? Okay. The music stuff is cool. That's what I was getting to, like his music videos, like how he does those intros and outros of his stuff. I appreciate that a lot, man. Some people just go straight in. I mean, nothing wrong with that too. That's just different styles, but it's cool. Why not? It's like, yeah, I have a car, but why can't I admire a Ferrari? Why can't I go admire a Porsche? Why can't I not go look at a nice McLaren? So that's why I look at these different kind of people, like their work is just like different cars. Like, oh shit, let me see what you got. Let me see your setup. Because it's what you're riding. It represents you. It's you. You know what I mean? By the way, is my audio like cutting in and out? Like, does it sound like there's like a noise gate where it sounds like I'm getting cut off, or not? Just let me know. I'm just trying to figure this mic thing out. Actually, man, I would love to help you out with that, man. If you want, I'd love to. Dude, just record yourself playing the guitar, doing some shit, make a cool intro, like a song, and I can put something cool together, man. Just get like a cool video of like you doing random shit, but to your song, I can make it something simple, easy. That's funny. Yeah, no. But hell yeah. All right, I'm gonna be posting these other videos. So I got some stuff coming up I'm gonna be posting. Yeah, I like this. Thank you so much to Margay, and for helping me out to get to this. Figure out this way to get me some shorts out there quicker and more efficient. And just yeah, less human error. But yeah, no, I would love to help you out, Black. Let me know, bro. That'd be great. What time is it right now? 3:50. Shit, I was gonna say if you want to hop on, we could talk about it, but I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be on here because let me see. Okay, cool. Sweet. Thank you. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. That'd be cool. We'll figure it out. We'll hop on one day and we could talk it out. That'd be fantastic. Yeah, guys, 286, man. 286. I appreciate it. Let me see where my real-time views are right now. They're good. Right now is okay. Wow, 1,800 view hours, guys. 1,800. Mm. Dun dun dun. Exactly. Exactly. Oh shit. Uh that's great, man. Wow. Oh. Oh, I can get analytics on here too for the. Oh, it's. Okay, let's see. It's not giving me any analytics. Cool. Okay. Let me. Oh wait. Yeah, everything is connected. It should pull up the fucking platform. All right, so this is cool. I get to see like when the next one's gonna get scheduled and everything. That's pretty dope. Yeah, there's a lot more coming up. Hell yeah. Okay. Dude, this website is just you can get lost in it for hours, man. Really could. Because there's just like a lot of information that can give you while you're trying to get your clips scheduled and linked up and ready to go with all your different accounts and different platforms and all that shit. That's awesome. Um, 355. Did I have something published already? I'll publish. Something just published. Okay. Weird. Man. All right. Let's see what else I got here, guys. Oh, my arm is killing me. This fucking shot. Ah. Let's see. Is there anything good on Eli that I just posted? I don't really watch a lot of the People's Podcast TV. I mean, I watch the live streams, but not the videos. Are those videos good? Have you guys watched those videos? I see the one he's done, the People's Table, like opening for the peeps. Hey, yo, my peeps. My peeps. I love it. That was fun. He does some funny shit. My peeps. He's fun. Hey, you heard me? My peeps. He's just funny, dude. I love you, Eli. Hey, you heard? My peeps. I love him, man. Eli's cool. I would love to meet that dude, man. Hey, if anybody ever gets to meet Leroy and Eli in real life, you know, if ever you guys ever get to like have a chance when you know you're gonna meet him, just tell I want to give him a dab and just dab him up for me. Just dab him up for me. Just give him a dab, all right? That's all I ask. You should wait. Oh, you should watch the one. He's on one. Wait. Oh. No, I never talked to him. I never talked to him. No, I never talked to him. So he doesn't probably know who I am, which is fine. I don't expect him to know. But I'm just like, I would love to meet him one day. I think he's hilarious, man. I love his enthusiasm and I love his energy. Fucking love his energy, bro. That's like my shit right there. So wait, which one is the one Captain Action was on? So let's see. Is it on the People's Podcast? Is that the one we're talking about? Let's see. Let me share my screen. Oh, duh. I don't need two of those open. All right, let me just minimize some shit. All right. Let's see. People's Podcast. Oh, he did. Evan's finding the video. Okay, let me know. Oh, I want to hear. And being his friend. Oh man. Find out which one. I'll look. We'll watch it. We'll watch it right now. Hey, you heard me, my peeps. I love him, man. I fucking love him, man. Please, somebody tell me if you ever get a chance to meet him or have met him or will meet him again or something. Just let him know. Peeps. Oh, this just posted. Ooh. All right, thank you. I got you, man. I'm gonna give me a second. Let me go to this chat. I'm in the middle of working on a video now and editing for almost the past 2 days. I hope to get it tomorrow, but it is lit. Hell yeah. Well, hey, if you want to give a sneak peek of it, you know, send me the link. I'd be more than happy to, you know, share it. All right. All right. Let's see. Share this.
However you make money work, Wells Fargo can work with that. This just in, a cash ball phenomenon is underway.
Mike's on the
He had
Yo, got the exposure report on here too. That's crazy. Can I do? Yeah, there we go. All right. I like Eli's video from when he was down South Florida, Miami Beach, and he was watching construction workers build a mansion. Oh, I gotta see that. That's cool, man. Well, Daria, and if yeah, got you, man. Thank you, bro. All right, so let me know. I don't know who this gentleman is on the right of exposure report. Who's that on that? Does anybody? So I know that's David Snow, but yeah, do you know who the one on the right is? Loud volume. Wait, you saying I'm too loud? Okay, well, okay. I'll skip it then. Just want to see who the panel is. So okay, so there's Eli. There's exposure report. I don't know who the guy on the left is. I don't know who the one on the far right is. Does anybody know who the other two gentlemen are on the far ends? I'm guessing one of them is Captain, maybe, or maybe Bruno. Okay, I don't know who Bruno is. I don't know if I've heard that name. Bruno's to the left. Okay. And Captain. Okay, Captain is on the far right. All right, gotcha. Okay, cool. Then I know that was what Captain. Okay, what's up? Cool deal. All right, good to know. Thank you, Michael Bruno. Oh, Michael Bruno. Why does that look? Okay, thank you. That's. I know I counted it for all. Okay. Wait, isn't accountability all Josh? Isn't his name Josh? AFA? Yeah. Cause he has the American flag. I remember he's got like a bunch of tats on his arm. Yeah. All right. But let's watch this. Okay, so now I know everybody. Thank you for that. We'll go 24 minutes in. You said? The music of the intro I have surround on. Oh. Gotcha.
I went in. I said, "Hey, how you doing? I'd like to take a tour."
Back of the cruisers. Zap.
I hate to bring it up, but I mean,
But why would he tell you those things?
actually, I grew up
cool, man.
because I was surrounded by cops. My whole family, all of his partners, they would come up to Vermont, go deer hunting, and hang out during vacation. So I was always surrounded by cops. They would show up on different
shout out
times
to
of the
Captain,
year,
okay?
hanging out.
And you didn't want to be one?
That's awesome, bro.
I actually almost thought about it, but no, there was no way I was going to become a cop.
And I support good cops. It's the bad cops I don't support.
I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't look up to what my father did. That's plain and simple. That's why I would never become a cop.
Did he ever took you like to the prison or on a ride along?
No, I never went on a ride along, but I have gone down to Nassau headquarters in Mineola. My grandfather was the assistant
Here, let me know. I'm gonna try something.
commissioner of Nassau County.
Does that help?
And he had a medal in the museum. I went in. I said, "Hey, how you doing? I'd like to take a tour. I'd like to go see my grandfather's medal." One of the cops says, "Who are you?" I said, "My name is Henry Olin." And the guy goes, "I knew your grandfather."
Wait a second.
The guy
Hold
called
on.
Good cops. It's the
Hold on a
bad.
second.
plain and simple. No, I never went on a ride along, but I have gone down to Nassau headquarters in Mineola. My grandfather was the assistant commissioner of Nassau County, and he had a medal in the museum. I went in. I said, "Hey, how you doing?"
Does that help? That helped a lot. What I just did for the volume. Okay. Yeah. What I did was, I think on here I had it on like 100%, and that probably isn't the best thing to do. Sorry. Yeah, it's on 50%, so I'm not gonna change it from that. But if you guys, so do I sound better? Do I sound okay, or do I sound the same? But it's just more the audio for the screen share. That's better, is what you're saying. Gotcha. Thank you. I have uncle. Okay.
I'd like to take a tour. I'd like to go see my grandfather's medal. One of the cops says, "Who are you?" I said, "My name is Henry Oland." And the guy goes, "I knew your grandfather." The guy called some other cop in, had him take his place. He said, "Come here, I'm going to give you a tour." And he brought me around and told me stories.
It sounds okay. Just want to make sure. I'm sorry. I don't mean to bug y'all, but that sounds comfortable.
About how
and if I talk, do we both sound okay? Or do
Your
we
grandfather was a top cop, or
Nassau County, I guess, assistant commissioner.
and how did his career go? Was he a good cop?
I never got to meet him. Unfortunately, he passed away when my father was 14 during a hunting accident that happened up in Vermont. And I never got to meet my grandfather.
It was a hunting accident?
That's how it's been portrayed to me.
Yeah,
I've been told.
Where was he hunting? Where was he hunting at this time?
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are.
Good.
They were up in Vermont. We have a family farm up in
So
Vermont.
he was out on the farm.
Yeah, your game seems fine. Okay.
Outside in the woods.
It was during the summer. It was a vacation
as I
from Long
sound
Island.
okay.
They went up to Vermont.
Just let me know.
And my grandfather never came home. And my father, after this hunting accident, farm up in
So
Vermont.
he was out on the farm outside in the woods.
It was during the summer. It was a vacation from Long Island. They went up to Vermont, and my grandfather never came home. And my father, after this hunting accident, ended up getting shipped off to military academy.
When you say accident, it looks like you don't believe it.
Hunting accident with.
It's a hell of a coincidence.
I don't think it was ever an accident, cousins.
Right. I was waiting for you to make that allusion. Allude to that.
I never knew until I had a problem one day with my father, and I brought it up to my Aunt Rose, and I said, "Aunt Rose, what's going on? The guy is going bananas. He's out of control." And she said, "Henry, he's never been right since the accident."
Okay. Yeah, that was
And I
not
said,
bad.
"What are you talking about? He got
There's
what kind of
another
accident?
there's
Car
another
accident?"
lesson right here. Don't put your audio output on your computer at 100%. Put it at 50%, and then adjust it if you're going out to a mixer to go up high or low. There. Don't change. You know what I mean? It's like I always say when you're recording music, the source doesn't need to be so loud. They don't need to sing so loud and, break into the microphone. That's how you overmodulate. It all comes from the source. That's how sound gets overmodulated. It's from you can't adjust it then. So when you are recording at a decent level, coming in at 50 versus 100, then you're going to be able to now boost it up without going overmodulated or go low and still have some clarity, and you can have some auto gains. So there you go. Setup. Yes, it is all about setup. Well, look over it. What's going on, Door? What's up, brother? You just in time to watch a little bit of the People's Table. The People's podcast TV, and they were telling me that Captain here over here to the right, his grandfather there was a pretty interesting story, and we're getting into. We're just starting, so but yeah, it's crazy. All right, damn. Wish I knew that. I am sorry if that was so loud. Just waking me up. Oh, just woke up. I'm sorry. Why am I seeing shit? All right, good. So we're all same level. All right, so let's keep going.
He says, "No, when he killed my father."
Yeah.
Wow.
And I said, "Aunt Rose."
All about setup.
She said those words.
She said those words to me. Said, "Henry, he's never been right since the accident." And I said, what are you talking about? He got, what kind of accident? A car accident? He says, no, when he killed my father.
Wow.
And I said, Aunt Rose.
She said those words.
She said those words to me.
Wow.
And I said, Aunt Rose.
She said those.
It's okay. Eli's like in shock. Wow. Wow.
She said those words to me. And I said, I cannot believe this.
Wow.
And you know, like every kid growing up, I had that question once at around 8 years old. I said, where is your father, Dad? And my father said to me that he had an accident, a hunting accident. That was how it was portrayed. And
Was there any witnesses? Was there any witnesses besides
this
your
is
father?
up in Vermont, in the middle
So
of
your father
and his father.
So
on vacation.
Shot his father, but
on vacation.
Shot his father. Were there any witnesses? Was there any witnesses besides
this
your
is
father?
up in Vermont, in the middle
So
of
your father
and his father.
So
on vacation.
Shot his father, but some people are calling it an accident, but we don't know if it was an accident.
Cousin Bruno, I got to tell you this. If it was an accident, why would my father not go back to Long Island and finish school? Why was he shipped to Virginia Military Academy? And why was it all washed over?
Right, swept under the rug.
Someone has swept it under the rug. Someone did something. And I really feel bad about it.
Did the police investigate this?
Yeah, that was gonna be my question.
There are no police in Vermont in 1960. There are no police up there. It would take you 4 hours to get a cop, probably.
I mean, well, you got to also think about
It's
it.
very rural.
There's only one witness,
right?
You know,
but the police
were hunting, and he says.
But there's supposed to be an investigation, though. There's supposed to be an investigation.
So did he come back? Sorry to interrupt you. So did he come back and said, "Oh, I killed him by mistake"? Did he come back with the body?
No.
How did it go?
No, it was my grandmother, my grandfather, and my father. They were on vacation, all three of them at the same time, up at our farmhouse in Vermont for the summer.
He's got a great radio voice.
It was rumored that my grandfather had taken a position to become Suffolk County commissioner from the assistant commissioner. So my father had learned that at the end of this vacation, they were going to be moving from Nassau, a 14-year-old guy. They were going to be moving from Nassau to a new area. And my father, I believe my father took it upon himself to try and alter the future, and it didn't work out well for him. And it didn't work out well for my grandfather. I'm lucky. I am here. I am here. And I have him to thank for that. But I don't have much else to thank him for.
So you say it didn't work out well for him. What?
Meet Miss Pink. She's a credit wrecker. She doesn't know that missing a monthly payment can stay on her credit report for up to 7 years.
Wait, does that
I mean,
work
he kind of
on
did,
too?
right?
Did that cut off?
I mean, he moved on. He lived his life. He had a good life. He was a cop.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Electrocuting people for fun.
I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up, FCP, Full Court Press.
Yeah. He really wasn't held accountable if it's what you believe it might have been, right?
Yeah, they actually swept it under the rug. They sent him away. It got forgotten in 4 years. He came back, and here's the kicker. As soon as he got back, what did he do? He joined the Nassau County Police Department. How can you, and I've heard about, I remember one of the other episodes with Eli, you guys were talking about 30 cops that had not passed their psych evaluation test.
Yes.
That was a great episode, Eli.
In New York.
That was a great episode. I don't know who was bringing it up. I don't know, but I really was like, that made me think. And that also gave me the, you empowered me to be able to speak about this.
Henry, there's nobody else around. No one here's yelling or fighting or he's going to shoot me. Or there's nothing, like no witnesses to this.
If you can imagine being up in the middle of Canada, that's what it's like when you're in the middle of Vermont. I
think I was a little bit daydreaming. Maybe you said it, or did I miss it? So when it happened, who picked up the body? Who came with the body?
Once again, I hadn't even been on the planet yet, and it was swept under the rug. I'm sure.
So it was never a burial?
No, my grandfather's buried here well, he's buried on Long Island. Nassau. They put him in one of the nice cemeteries. Greenlawn, Greenwood.
So they found out about his death due to your father confessing to an accident?
No, No.
So how they found out your grandfather was dead?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
I questioned my Aunt Rose. I said, "What happened? What do you mean?" And she said that my Nana, my mother, told me that the last words she heard from her husband was, "The son of a bitch shot me."
Wow.
Oh.
And
Well, he's not denying that he shot him. He's just saying it was an accident, right?
he was shot in the back.
Ha ha ha.
So
Wow. I mean,
through a window from outside the house while he was in the bathroom.
wait a minute. We go from he's hunting to now he's in the bathroom?
It was a hunting accident, Bruno.
Was he hunting for somebody shaving in front of the mirror?
Cousin Bruno. It was portrayed as a hunting accident.
Oh, it was portrayed as a hunting
what
accident.
happened? Hunting accident. That
okay.
No questions, no more.
So I just want to understand so far. So we went from hunt, but now in reality, it wasn't a hunting accident, and he was in the bathroom, and somebody shot him from outside the house into the bathroom.
If a president had a hunting accident and shot his vice president, it's a hunting accident.
Right.
My father disappeared for 4 years. They sent him to Virginia. It's not an accident, bro. And I'm learning about it now.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to Eli. I've never been able to talk about it.
Yo, I really congratulate you for having the guts. Listen, for having the guts and coming out here in front of the people and in front of us and in front of the cameras as well.
Yeah,
Sorry, man.
And
wow.
I'm over here. I'm shocked, my people. I'm trying to go through the movie like, what? How the what? What? Hold on.
Yeah.
What? So my father killed my grandfather. So I'm trying to put myself in your shoes, and I can't like picture how would I feel, or how would the years go by me knowing.
So, Captain's father was with his father, I guess, growing up, whatever, in the house, and they cover this whole stuff up as a hunting accident, but allegedly, I guess, according to the story, that Captain says that, and he's saying that his nana said, "The son of a bitch shot me." Those were his last words. Was grandfather a cop? Hell yeah, man, that's great. Yeah, Cap's a good guy. He's a nice dude. He's a really nice guy. Yeah, they made it to look like it was a hunting accident.
Certain things.
Yeah, I would have to know more. I'd
Oh,
want to know
man,
more.
poor guys.
I would probably want to
don't
do my
blame
own
them.
investigation.
And then after that,
pull them out.
That's
See what,
crazy.
what's on paper. I want to.
but then again, it's your father.
You know, that's your father.
But he's passed.
And-
Is your father passed away?
Yeah, my pop's passed away.
Rest in peace.
He's gone.
But what I'm saying is that it's your father, so you gotta have guts to go to find out to
No, I mean, now at this point, I would still do
to
it.
go against your own father. You know,
It's a fascinating story. Like
My interest is
yeah. You could write a book about this.
I mean, yeah, that's a crazy.
Because I was listening and I'm thinking,
My
hunting
father
accident, no
murdered
one
his
around.
father, and he got sent away.
Now
and
you
it
say
never was
he was in the bathroom. I don't know. I mean, what was going on when he was doing the bathroom?
Different than a
But so
Menendez shit.
outside the house, so that's premeditated.
Pretty much, Mr. Bruno, yeah. That's what I'm
Psychotic.
Hello?
And I mean that in the most respectful way possible.
Was there a
how can you be?
You
Wait,
get
what
your
do you say?
father in the
Psychotic?
crosshairs.
Yeah.
And
He was in the bathroom. I don't know. I mean, what was going on when he was doing the bathroom? But so outside the house, so that's premeditated.
Pretty much, Mr. Bruno, yeah. That's what I'm learning.
psychotic. And I mean that in the most respectful way possible.
Was there a
How can you be?
You get your father in the
Psychotic?
crosshairs.
Yeah.
And like you're lining them up and you pull the trigger. That is
But your father,
your
bro.
father. I couldn't imagine that. Like I
No.
couldn't ever imagine. Like that's your father. Like,
Eli's like,
A quick question: are you aware
I don't
of?
care what my father does.
Was
I
it-
love
And
my
then we
father.
have the son here
Yeah. And then we have
of
the son,
the father, and that's his grandpa.
Yeah, right.
So,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's
That's
I'm,
true.
I'm in a
grandfather,
Three generations.
grandfather or father. You know what I mean? It depends on. Oh.
I'm in a paradox, man.
So this was before you were even born. His
Yeah.
father was a teenager.
Yeah.
Wow.
So then he became a cop.
Even talking in the mic.
As soon as he got out of high school in Virginia, graduated. He
But
came
your
up-
father was a cop. Your grandfather was
My grandfather was a
high
assistant
ranking
commissioner of Nassau County Police Department.
the commissioner.
He was a police commissioner of Nassau County. His dad's dad. Oh man. Brother. We were just watching this. My friend. That's crazy. This is and it got me emotional when I saw you, getting emotional, man. That's tough. Yeah, and we were just kind of we're just talking about like Eli and about his channel, and I was talking about this channel, and then and North very highly recommended to watch this segment with Exposure Report and excuse me, cousin Bruno and you and
Virginia.
Snow's melted, guys. Go home. Sorry. And I just wanted to just applaud you for your courage to go on and tell that story. So that's good on you, man. So assistant commissioner, soon to be commissioner of Suffolk County, never got there.
So this was before you were even born. His
Yeah.
father was a teenager.
Yeah.
Wow.
So then he became a cop.
As soon as he got out of high school in Virginia, graduated.
solid guy, man.
He
But your
came up-
father was a cop. Your grandfather was
My grandfather was a
high
assistant
ranking
man, I'll be
commissioner of
honored to meet
Nassau
you and
County
shake your
Police
hand, brother.
Department.
the commissioner.
Badge number
All of you guys.
234. You can look him up. 1960 is when he passed away.
So then his son killed him, and after his son kills him, somehow his son becomes a police. It's shipped away.
Shipped away to
By who?
military school.
By your
Military
mother?
Academy. No, no.
I mean his.
My entire family. My great uncles, aunts, uncles, his brother. Well, no, he doesn't have a brother. His sister, and his brother-in-laws.
That's a cool setup.
I'm sure
man.
they all
Shout out
paid
to
for
Eli
it
for
and got
that
him out of
stage,
there.
man.
There was nothing else they could do.
When I started my record label, the business side of things, taxes, finance.
Okay, so now we're moving to the steps of him becoming a police officer, the commissioner, and you being his son. How was that relationship? How did that go?
That was my question. That was my question too.
With my
Give me my
father?
credit, my piece. Sometimes I come out with the best question. I don't know. You don't know. It's a good question. You like that question?
I was on my
Okay,
mind, too.
I'm gonna repeat it. You as having a father as a commissioner.
No, my father was a narcotics officer. My grandfather was the assistant commissioner.
Okay. So So now your father got shipped away. Then he became
Nassau County cop.
narcotics cop.
I'm sure he started out like every cop on a beat with I remember being 3-4 years old and seeing a Grumman.
That's where I want to go. When you was 3-4 growing, looking at your father as a cop, going to the precinct, coming with the patrol car.
You're growing up thinking my father's a hero.
Yeah.
That's what they teach you.
That was my point. That was my point.
Yeah.
Henry, did you ever get wind of this story growing up and say, "Hey, Dad, I heard maybe something wasn't a hunting accident or whatever you said"? Did you ever have a conversation with your father?
You got to be kidding me, Bruno. No, not at all.
You never mentioned the fact that you knew or had a feeling,
didn't
or
have
you
the
was
balls.
you were curious about
you
really what
suspected
happened?
it before.
I can also tell you that my father reminded me on a week
Before
knew or had a feeling,
didn't
or
have
you
the
was
balls.
you have a
And you know what, Cap? That's not a matter of issue of not having balls, brother. That's your dad, dude. I don't know if you're an only son, if you have a brother or not, but I'm an only son. I have an older sister and a younger sister. So, yeah, I know. And so, no, I'm just kidding. I love him. But I'm just saying, I don't know, the father and son relationship, man, it's tough. It's tough. You can't really feel like you can just go up to him and say something and accuse him of something like that, or even question him of that. But I get it. I get where you're coming from. So don't think you weren't behind the balls. It's just, you just respected your father. I mean, you know what I mean? You're a good guy. You're a good guy.
Curious
Well,
about
you
really what
suspected it before.
I can also tell you that my father reminded me on a weekly basis that he had brought me into this world.
And he can take you out.
I've seen the
That's what my father would do as well. A lot of similarities there, brother.
end
And you
of
took him serious. I would too. I'd be
Bruno-
careful taking going to the bathroom, but yeah.
Cousin
I
Bruno.
made that statement, right? I brought you into this world. I could take you out. It was the
Hold on, let me see. Captain, AV, huge way. God bless you, brother. Yeah, listen. We all get through. That's the only way we can get through. Is by just honestly, man, just trying and not giving up and have heart. And we all have heart, and we all refuse to just not be heard and not have a voice. And I tip my hat for all of you guys. So, but yeah, and you guys helped me out there so much as well. So, feelings mutual, bro. Feelings mutual. But this is great. This is great. Okay, answer me, Captain. You gonna answer? All right, I'll answer you. Let's see what he's got. I want to know what your answer is. Or should I wait?
exact opposite. You brought me into this world, and I took you out. Is what you're thinking. Yeah.
Well, I never had the balls to do it.
Or I said, it's easy, doctor. The question I was going to ask was, do you have a brother? Are you the only son of your father, or do you have a half brother, step brother? I'm just saying because, like right here, you said right here.
But I mean, I've seen the end of that 38 revolver a lot of times.
What? He pointed the gun at you?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Could you please tell us?
Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, brother. Yeah, I want to know. Yeah, just, I mean, you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but it's weird when you're the only son. It's, and if you have other siblings, that, you know, because I have two sisters. So he says, it was dad a cop. You said your father was a narcotics officer. You know, he probably started his way as any other officer, like street cop, beat cop, whatever. And then you said he came into specialize in narcotics. That's what I believe you said, Captain. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But yeah.
About that?
Yeah. So there's some trauma.
I can take you out. You know, I mean, I wouldn't want to do it to you, but
Would he be drunk or something? Was he?
No, my father never drank.
You hear his father pointed a gun at him and said, "I could."
Bro, I'm somewhere else, bro. I'm like.
I love Eli, bro. God, I want to meet him. I want to meet this guy.
His father pointed a gun at him and said, "I could."
Bro,
my father never drank.
You hear his father pointed a gun at him and said, "I could."
Bro, I'm somewhere else, bro. I'm like.
This is the man.
Pointed a gun at him and said, "I could."
Bro, I'm somewhere else, bro. I'm like.
I'm somewhere else, bro. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be laughing at this, but Eli cracks me up. And you know what, man? And that's his gift. Cause you know he's got a way with his words, and he could diffuse energy. He could diffuse the room, or he can ignite the room. That's awesome, man. I remember the time that guy stabbed Eli and met him. He met him. I didn't know he got stabbed. Shit, I gotta see that later. But I'm losing focus because I'm on the middle of a few things. No, you're fine. You're fine.
This is the man that's dragging it out of me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your father would point a gun at you and tell you he could take you out.
As a police officer, being a cop, being a narcotics officer.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But just as being a father,
Yeah.
like, never mind the cop.
Word.
You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
you're talking about a guy. You're talking about a guy that we don't know might have shot his own father.
Right.
So we're talking about psychopaths.
And
I mean, your life was in danger. Literally in danger.
Until I was about 26, when I finally said I didn't talk to my father. I left. I removed myself from the picture.
Eli's a great man. He enabled me to tell us our story. That's good, man. But so I'm assuming you don't have any brothers, like you, because you didn't answer. So, or if you refuse not to answer, that's totally fine too. But, oh, I gotta see that. Some guy had beef with Eli and went to Eli's crib. Wait a second. Was Eli like live recording this or just like a static camera? Like, was he just recording it? Because if he was live, I mean, regardless, it's great that he got it. But if he was live, holy shit, I bet people are not expecting that to be happening. Just like Leroy's arrest. You know, totally get it. Totally get it. Yeah, for sure. That's crazy. Yeah, okay. I'll go check that out. Thank you for letting me know.
At about 26 years old, and I didn't speak to him.
Did you ever consider defending yourself in that situation like that? Like, if he ever pulls a gun out on me again, I'm going to kill him.
Never.
So
entered
you
my
didn't
mind.
inherit whatever he had.
I pick worms up out of the sidewalk and put them into the grass, bro. I couldn't hurt a fly.
Right.
I could not hurt a fly.
You know, I'm just wondering because considering that, you know, you feel like he may have killed his father. Sometimes we inherit these traits from our parents, right?
It was a
and
big...
like it's not unreasonable to think that if your father's threatening to kill you, you might consider defending yourself. You know, in that kind of situation.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that, you know,
that wasn't in me.
No, good for you.
That part of you know, a psyche didn't come into my
How about,
head.
like running away.
I ended up running away. I mean, and you know, I was a grown man. I ran away from my father and said, "I'm not talking to you anymore," and never looked back. And I've had a great life. I really have. And thanks to Eli, it's because of him and his movement and everything that you guys do. The way that he was exposing the police for doing what they do. That gave me, it sort of empowered me to bring up this story. I have a friend from when I was 16 years old, and I just got to tell him that story about my father. And he was like, "Henry, I've known..."
Recently?
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't shared this with...
I've never shared it with anybody.
This was like a dark...
Yeah, until he actually made me feel comfortable. That you could point the finger at the police and say, "You're
Amen
dirty."
to that.
You're
I'm
dirty.
so glad he made you feel comfortable, brother.
100%.
Yeah.
Yes, if someone's dirty, you should be able to tell them they're dirty. You know, especially someone that's supposed to be held to a higher standard.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Hell yeah.
Is there any good moments that you can share that you spent with your father? Like any good moments?
Oh my God. Yeah. Growing up, going fishing, there's plenty of great times.
I mean, I can relate, bro. In a sense, like my father has never held a gun to my head, but he's beat me with a belt before. He's whipped my ass. He's beat my ass with a belt before, but nothing to the extent of you getting anything like that, man. I've got, you know, I got tapped on the butt, unfortunately. As a, you know, but it sucks, but and I feel like, and this is just my opinion, and I know from my father, speaking on my behalf, I feel like a lot of the times my father was more coming from a emotional place more than a critical place, thinking like, is this going to be good for him or is this going to be good for the parenting? I think it was coming from more of an emotional place. So that's just me.
But there was always that underlying, you know, Jekyll and Hyde moment. At any moment, he could snap.
Dude, I feel like you and I have the same dad, bro.
You know, we could be walking through the woods and deer hunting, and I mean, I have this memory.
Jesus Christ, I would. Well, first of all, if you had any hint or idea that this man killed his father on a supposed hunting trip, now you're hunting with the guy?
Bruno, I didn't learn about that until I was about 25.
Oh, okay.
To me, it was, you know, Grandpa's gone. He had a hunting accident, and that was it. You know, fell on
But
a
even
knife.
if that was, and you believed the lie,
It was a
would
lie.
you
Are you an only son as well, Black?
be a little shaky to go camping with this guy on a hunting trip? I wouldn't want to shoot bows and arrows with this guy.
I'm talking while I'm 12 years old. You know,
Okay.
At that point, you trusted your father.
Yeah, at that point, you know, I mean, I was like a baby bird. You know, I'm like, give me food, you know, warm me up. You know.
Yeah.
Did you ever witness any violence between your father and your mother?
Yeah, absolutely, and that's an amazing. I can't believe you hit on another one.
So,
that
yo,
I-
let's give it up for my guy over here,
Henry.
Full Press with a good question. Good question.
It's another topic that I never brought up, but I will bring
Wait,
this.
what was the question?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I was like a baby bird. You know, I'm like, give me food, you know, warm me up. You know.
Yeah.
Did you ever witness any violence between your father and your mother?
Yeah, absolutely, and that's an amazing. I can't believe you hit on another one.
So,
that
yo,
I
let's give it up
haven't
for
amazing. I can't believe you hit on another one.
So,
that
yo,
I
let's give.
That's another. Yeah. Me too. My oh hell yeah, you found it. Perfect. Yeah, no, my I was kind of an accident too. Wasn't really supposed to happen, I guess. You want to call it that? Just shifting gears a little bit here.
Give it up for my guy over here,
Henry.
Full Press with a good question. Good question.
It's another topic that I never brought up, but I will bring this up to you.
Okay.
I saw a Connecticut state trooper.
Roku's self-serve ads platform. It's easier than ever with Ads Manager. Sign up today.
It's more than an SUV. It's your Chevy Equinox with everything on one screen.
Spit at someone.
Right.
Not too recently. And I brought that up to Eli, that I've actually seen a cop spit in another person's face.
Disgusting.
It is disgusting.
Yeah.
And you just, you know.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah. You know, it's one of those professions where they have a very high percentage statistically of domestic violence between the police officers. It's just a fact.
A high divorce rate, I heard.
High divorce rate and high domestic violence.
When you was being a witness to that domestic violence from your father towards your mother, were you at an age where you like had the size and weight to be like that and pull him off of your mother or
No, we're talking.
Or you was always afraid of him?
My parents got divorced before I was 12. So, I mean, I was.
Oh, you was very young,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Okay.
I had no
All
muscle.
right, I
back
got the
then.
link. Thank you, man.
Yeah, you were a kid.
Yeah, I was a child. And I was, relying on them, not realizing, what was hidden in his past. And it all came out. It all came out.
Henry, why didn't you, as an adult, you live on your own, blah, blah, ever get on the phone and say, hey, I was kind of wondering, did you shoot your father? I mean, anything. Did you, anything?
I didn't speak to him for 20 years because I was in fear of my own life. I went off, I went out, I become, I became very successful making pizza. It's not a great job, but I can tell you what, you can make 150 grand a year making good pizza.
But my question is, and I love pizza. Look at me. You think I eat pizza, guys? I love pizza. Look at the size of me. But
after 20 years,
did none of your family members ever said, we need to get this guy prosecuted for what he did? Why the cover up is what I'm getting to. Why did the whole family decide to do the cover
He's
up?
a narcotics officer, by the way.
When a 14-year-old kid kills his father, I mean, what are you going to
But
do?
why didn't he have sisters or family members that would say they're not okay with it? Why was everyone okay with the cover up?
I have no clue, Bruno. That's a great question.
I don't understand that.
I'm glad that I'm able to talk about it. This is I'm almost 60.
Yeah, I don't think it's unusual for families to have their cover-ups and hide things.
But there's got to be one family member that says, "I heard this," or "I know what really happened," and you know.
You would think, but look at how long it took him to muster up the courage to even speak about this.
Yeah.
And thanks to Eli, and the rest of the people who support, it gives you some kind of
It gave me strength and courage.
Yeah.
It really did.
A support system.
Yeah.
In some kind of way.
And look,
that's what the People Podcast can do for you.
The People's Podcast TV.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't even know how to explain.
It's so deep.
It's a wild. It's deep.
Yeah, I'm still like kind of like
so many questions, and it's like I know again
that there's so many questions that there is none.
Yeah, that there is none. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
but you have.
Go ahead, continue.
You have
Go
a
ahead.
fascinating story to tell. I'm glad you told it. I mean, this is not something you hear every day. Something this deep. There's levels to this, right?
Imagine the trauma.
Commissioner.
Yeah.
Narcotics.
And imagine what he was doing. Like he said, all right, I'm pretty sure the electrocuting people on a antenna is the least of it. That's what you know. That's what they.
Yeah. Well,
that's what they were brag about.
No, the least of yeah. The least of it was the book of knives too. The book of the box
right.
of
But
knives.
what were they really doing?
Let me tell you, when Henry said, "My father actually pointed a gun at me," I'm leaning towards your
Right.
father did do what he is. He probably did kill his father.
But if you point a gun at your son as a police officer, what are you doing out in the field to the community?
As a police officer.
You know what I'm saying?
I'd like to know if anybody went missing
I mean,
after being pulled over by your father.
No, I don't know. I mean, I shouldn't just speculate, but being a dirty cop, it's just really easy for them. They have immunity. They think they're above the law. They think that all of their buddies are going to push it under the carpet.
Which they all do.
Nothing's going to happen. My father took me out to drink when I turned 18. I was living in Massapequa. On my 18th birthday, my father took me out to drink. I had one beer. My father got about 5 or 6 beers in him, and I said, "Dad, you're drunk." And he said to me, "Henry, who the fuck is going to pull me over?" And I said, "What are you talking about?" And he said, "Henry, I'm untouchable. No one's going to fuck with me."
Sovereign citizen.
Yeah. And this is years after. This is years after he had left Nassau County Police Department. He was still tied in. And you guys, I don't know if I should put out my full name.
We're all
No.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm losing my train of thought, but that's the history. With my family had history through Nassau County.
Man.
With the new Assemble and Bake by Blue Apron,
Insane.
you can whip up a crowd pleaser in no time. Pre-chopped ingredients, minimal cleanup.
It really is. That's what I'm saying. It could be absolutely a movie or book or, this is just a great, story on the show, but I feel like you can really, I'm just saying, but obviously that's your choice.
That I always wonder: do psychos become cops, or do cops become? Gives me insight to a question that I always wonder: do psychos become cops, or do cops become psychos? Right? And it seems
I think
like
both. I think
It
both.
goes both ways.
it's probably both. Like, what came first, the chicken or the egg?
Yeah.
I think it goes both ways, but I mean,
And they're both cycles too.
right, because it takes a certain kind of person to want to be a police officer. I mean, you either want to help people or you want to hurt people, right? You want to impose authority, you want to have this complex, or you're genuinely trying. So that's
I think
very
he had.
interesting.
I think he had an authority complex.
Yeah,
He wanted
I'm
to be the, a dominating
Yeah.
force.
Yeah.
So you said you didn't speak to him for 20 years?
Almost 20 years. Yeah.
How was that day when you saw him again? The first time you spoke to him after 20 years, and
That's a
how was
great-
that conversation, and where was it at?
That's a great question. I had recently broken up with my last girlfriend, and she called me one afternoon, and she says to me, "Henry, I just talked to your father." And she mentioned the town that he lives in, and she pronounced it wrong. But it made me think
there
that
we
maybe
go.
my ex-girlfriend called my father and you know, tried to start some shit. So after not talking to him for 20 years, I was like, you know what? I'm going to call my father. And I did. You know, I called him up. My stepmother answers the phone. I said, hey, Mom, how you doing? Can I talk to Dad? And she goes, Henry, hold on 1 second.
How old were you?
I was now, this would have been probably 35 years old.
35 years old when you called him for
maybe,
the first time.
maybe close to 40.
Wow. So we're talking about you was a teenager. Then you came a whole grown adult, 35 years old,
Successful.
without speaking, successful as well.
Opening restaurants, moving around, Boston, Vermont, Florida, everywhere.
And then you decided to give him a call.
Because my girlfriend tricked me. She didn't call him. But
so how was that phone call?
Like I told you, it just went, Henry, hold on, let me get your father. And he got on the phone and he started talking to me.
Wow.
And he says,
was he a cop still?
No. Now he's retired.
Retired.
And he's on his way out. He's on his way out. You know, having a hard life at his end.
Why do you say hard life? What do you mean by that?
His body was failing.
Okay.
You know, his body was failing.
Was he that you know of an addict, addicted to any drugs or?
Yeah, he actually
Did he do any drugs?
My father was addicted to pain medication. He had gotten a prescription for codeine and Furanol, and he just started. He never stopped. After he got the prescription, I had a friend who was a pharmacist. He made a deal with one of my buddies, and he started buying pills from my buddy, and he bought them for years. You know, 100 at a clip for every month.
Damn.
He was really badly addicted. But
so yeah, the phone call. You spoke to him.
Pop gets on the phone. Henry, what's going on? What are you doing? And I'm sitting at the table, and I said, you know what, Dad? I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm rolling a joint.
Fuck yes.
Narcotics officer. Narcotics.
This is the truth, guys.
And he's narcotics. Okay, so go ahead.
So my father says, Rosemary, he says he's rolling a joint.
He told your stepmom, his wife.
And now I'm at the point of my life where I was like, hey, fuck, what the fuck did you just do? I go, hey, when I tell you something, you don't go telling Rosemary. You don't go tell Mom. I said, I had that conversation with you in private. If you're not going to respect me, I'm not going to talk to you. And my father realized at that minute, after not talking to me for 20 years, he had only one option. And that was to try and be a good guy.
Are you an only child?
No.
Try.
I have,
that's all you can
four
do, brother.
siblings. I am the oldest.
Did he try to be a good guy?
I am the oldest.
After that conversation?
Not really, Mr. Eli. No, there was no way he could repay any of the damage. There was no way he could fix anything.
No,
The
of course
bridges
not.
were broken. The buildings were burnt down. It was just his last years of life, and I'm proud of myself for doing it. I kept in touch with him until he died.
Good for you.
Did
man.
you went to visit him, or it was
Never,
just phone calls?
never.
Probably
just
something
phones,
I would.
Not even after he died.
No.
And
He
my
died
father's
of-
funeral?
alive, but,
No. He died in Vermont. Was cremated, and that was it. It was.
What is your siblings' relationship with your father? How?
Damn, Full Court Press just stole my question. Come on, Full Court Press.
I'm so sorry.
Yo, I'm pretty sure that Gomez still. Yo, you got. He ain't Gomez.
I have residual leftovers, probably.
He
I
ain't
don't know.
Gomez. He over there. Go ahead. What was the question?
What was your siblings' relationship with?
bro.
Like with your father, and did they experience some of the trauma that you went through?
Total identical. My siblings. My sister went to college and never came back, so she got out through college. My brother, about a month before his graduation, my father, who did not graduate high school, he did not finish the military academy.
Wow. Didn't know that. I didn't know you could become a police officer without even having a high school diploma, right?
He went to Hempstead Community College, Nassau Community to get
he got a GED.
GED.
Got a
Okay.
GED.
All
Got a
right, so
GED.
the equivalency.
Yeah, he did do that.
So yeah, he got it safe. Yeah.
But I forgot what I was saying.
Your sister went
yeah,
to college.
my sister got out. She went to college, got married, boom, gone. But
Henry, did any of your other siblings have a gun pointed at them by your father?
oh, absolutely. Well, I mean,
So they all went through
yeah,
that?
yeah, we all had to go
Trauma?
through it. We all had to go. The guy was a crackhead. He was. I shouldn't say crackhead.
Now, Henry,
he was a crackpot.
you've talked to your siblings at a holiday, whatever it was. You get together. Have you brought up this topic of what happened to your grandfather? Come up with their siblings?
It's exactly what Full Court Press was saying. It's it is something that's hidden.
It's an unspoken.
A family secret.
Yeah.
You know,
But amongst yourselves,
Like
you
most
don't
of them
even
know it,
Yeah,
but
you're
they don't
just too
speak about
ashamed
it.
to
We,
admit it.
we
I get
know
it.
it, but
I get
we
it.
don't.
but we
You know
don't
what I mean?
talk.
We know what we know, but we don't talk about it.
we don't talk.
Right to remain silent. Plead the fifth.
Narcotics police.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
hey,
mean,
thanks.
if
for
he
getting
made,
us
how
that.
you gonna talk about it? If he made his own father disappear,
Yeah. And
how dare you say something? You know what I mean? 'Cause you might be a threat to his freedom or to his empire. Like that.
think about how ironic it is for him to be a narcotics police officer, and then at the end of his life, he's addicted to narcotics.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that. What the fuck?
Jail for having drugs, and meanwhile
What the
he's
hell?
making deals with the
What the
pharmacy
fuck?
to buy drugs. Yeah,
Like a monkey selling bananas.
yeah.
What the fuck?
My grandmother's nickname for my father was the Pot King of Orange County. We lived up in Orange, Vermont, and my grandmother called him the Pot King of Orange County. And I said, Grandma, what are you talking about? And she said, Henry, you know, he's growing marijuana up there.
It's a narcotics
And
detective.
he was a fucking narcotics officer.
Out of plain sight.
Insanity.
Oh wow.
Now, I have to admit, I think him growing marijuana was after he had left Nassau County Police Department. You know, I know that for a fact. After we moved up there, maybe 1972, he became a cop in 66, maybe, and did his term there. But and then he became a cop up in other areas up in Vermont.
Right. So again, who's gonna investigate me?
Yeah.
Right.
I can tell you one story up in Vermont when he was a cop. He was on a patrol. He had gone to a place called Charlie O's. It's on
Charlie O's. There's one in Penn Station.
There's it's a
Yeah.
What's Charlie O's?
It's a bar. Okay.
it's a bar. There's a bar up on Main Street in Vermont called Charlie O's, a biker bar. And there was a disturbance in there. And my father was a Montpelier Police Department guy at that time. So he goes in with his partner, goes across the street to go and see the disturbance. And the gentleman jumped off the bar stool and went, yeah, karate.
Excellent.
And my father, who told this story 50 million times, says, I went, yeah.
Where is this shot at,
nightstick.
guys? Like, is this in?
And I broke the
know
guy's
it's
collar.
Probably at Eli's
And
crib or something.
And this was
but,
just a
like,
guy
is this
fucking
in
around.
Jersey?
this was
He
just
wasn't threatening.
this was a you know,
Pretty
maybe
awesome.
a guy who didn't pay his bar bill or maybe getting disruptive.
Oh, okay.
My father just simply walked in to, you know,
Correct.
confront somebody. His response was, yeah, karate. And that was the
Goofy
end.
shit,
Yeah.
And then crack.
Yep. Broke his collarbone.
Yeah.
My father's partner was traumatized. He ran back to the police department, not even with the cruiser, and said he just beat the shit out of somebody.
Really?
Yeah. This
Wow.
is in Montpelier, Vermont, right at Charlie O's bar.
So he went back and he was upset with.
He was upset
your
with the
father's
way my
behavior.
father had handled himself. Yeah.
Interesting.
But my father and his partners from Nassau County, they all thought, oh, and, you know,
you're soft.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
well, when my father goes, you know what I did? I went, yeah, a nightstick, and I broke his collarbone.
Like a joke.
They loved it.
Probably celebrate. Yeah, they celebrated
They
him.
celebrate shit like that,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. It's-
Anytime anybody gets their bones broke or anything by a cop, they're telling stories
yeah,
about
they're
it the
laughing
next
about
day.
it. They're laughing about it.
That's what
Proud-
they do,
very proud of
peeps. That's what they do to you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Henry, I was just thinking this. To me, it sounds like it, but do you think that the Nassau County Police Department back in the 60s covered up what they knew was a murder?
Once again, Bruno, Vermont, Orange, Vermont.
Oh, this is in Vermont where this took place. I mean, Vermont.
It's about 700 miles away.
Do you think they
from
covered
here.
up a murder? That police
It
department.
got covered up.
Because the police department has to be in on it as well. I mean, the death has to be reported, and don't they look into the death?
Well, I'm sure. The three people
that's
that
valid.
were there
That's
were my
valid.
father, my grandfather, and my grandmother.
Oh, hell yeah. That's cool.
At the end of the day, Grandpa was gone. It was just him and her. She had just lost her husband and heard him tell her that the son of a bitch just shot me. And
I mean,
so at the end of the day, what is Nana? Her name was Nana. Shout out to Nana in heaven.
Shout out to Nana.
Shout out.
Rest in peace.
At the end of the day, what is Nana going to do in the middle of Vermont on a 140-acre farm in the middle of thousands of acres with no one but cows and deer around?
But it's the police that are supposed to be investigating. It's up to them. It's their job.
I'm quite certain Nana called somebody at home right away. Like he just shot Henry. That's probably how she would have addressed him.
I'll put myself in her shoes. Her
That's-
son
yeah.
killed her husband.
In the bathroom, by the way.
Right.
From
What
the
do-
outside of the house.
What does a mother do? I mean, I would think her instinct is to protect her son.
And that's all fine and well. But that's not my question. My
No, I
question.
know. But what did the police do? Yeah.
It's they could think and cover up whatever the family, but the police have a job to figure out was
Yes.
this person murdered or was it an accident? And it sounds like they dropped the ball. Like they didn't. I mean, they weren't. Your whole family probably lied to the police and didn't really. They probably gave them the old hunting
right?
story.
I mean, they didn't have the forensics that we have
Right.
now, right?
No, I know. But the family didn't come out and say he was in the bathroom shaving and Johnny out there shot him through the window. They probably said, "Oh, he was hunting and it was an accident."
There was a deer running past the
Right.
house, and he tried to
Right.
shoot him and missed. And
So his own family was involved in the cover up as well.
Yes.
Not just the police. The police department might have been lied to, and they just believed it.
Everybody's afraid of the man, bro. Everybody's afraid of this guy. So
yeah,
it's not only because they want to. They're afraid of
They're
what
afraid.
he killed his father. So what if he
After 85 years, the Jeep brand is still keeping it fresh.
he murdered his father? What makes you think how hard is it going to be for him to murder or kill a cousin or aunt?
Right.
Or you know what I mean? It's like hell no, they're not saying nothing.
Especially as years go by, and now he's a cop.
And now he's a cop who has access to a lot of information.
With a Smith and Wesson 38 revolver. You want to know something I did for my father? I actually took his gun and I sent it to Smith and Wesson, and I had it nickel plated for him. And I thought that, maybe if I showed some respect, I wouldn't see that gun anymore. I got to see that nickel plated
No good
revolver.
deed goes unpunished. Right?
Again?
Oh yeah.
He
Yeah.
pointed at you again.
Oh yeah.
After you did that for him, he pointed that gun at you again.
Yeah.
I mean, he was clearly a sick man. He was
Yeah,
clearly a sick individual.
And I'm so glad you turned out to be such a great guy.
Yeah.
Wow,
Imagine,
yeah. All
right?
the
Yeah.
opposite and calm, collected.
Yeah.
But throughout the years, I'm pretty sure that
Yes,
all
man,
that in
you're
your
a good
head,
guy, dude.
was.
You are absolutely.
I'm
a-
glad
Every now
that-
and then, probably
For
you lost
sure.
some sleep. Not sure because you became successful, but behind all the success, we're all humans, and we have feelings.
Do
and
you have
things.
children?
I have one daughter.
How did that affect your relationship with your daughter? Like,
Everything's fine.
everything's fine.
Yeah.
So it's almost like the commercial where a car crashes with the dummy in it, and it's like you can learn a lot from a dummy.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
You can learn a lot about how to parent by learning how you don't want to be, right? How not to parent.
Bruno, he just stole my line.
Really?
And I know I've told you guys before. I learned how to be by learning what not to be
Right.
from my father.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the truth.
Amen.
Probably a great father. I could imagine. Yeah.
I'm a great guy.
Yeah.
I learned what to be by doing what not to be. Hell yes. No, man. Shout out to you. For real. Like that's tough, man, to talk about any kind of relationship with the father, because I know it's not easy. It's different now. Sure, things are different now, but it doesn't mean that it didn't happen. My father's still here. I love my father, you know, but there's things that I wish things could have been done differently. So, but it is what it is, you know? But
Good
yeah.
for you.
Just ask Henry. He's a great
You're a
guy.
good dude,
My
man.
impression is that you are.
Yeah, just ask me. I'll tell you. I'm a great
Just ask Henry. He'll tell you. He's a great guy.
And humble.
Very.
That's
very.
a fact. That's a fact. My page, you gotta hit that like button, please. If you subscribe, if you have not subscribed yet, as you heard, his father, unalived his grandfather. He comes from a family of, can I say, dirty cops?
A long line of cops and a lot of good ones. I'd like to give out a shout to Daniel Conroy.
Daniel, a good cop.
Yep,
Okay,
he
good.
was there at 9/11. He actually he was in the property division. He actually passed away due to the complications of working at the 9/11 site.
Okay.
He actually documented over 80,000 body parts, I mean, by fingerprints and DNA. He really got involved in it. But unfortunately, folks, something got into him from breathing, asbestos, who knows what it could have been. But he once it took into him, he succumbed to cancer very quickly because of 9/11.
May he rest in peace. May he rest in peace. Now,
you can find him on Officer Down, New York City Police Department, Daniel Conroy.
may he rest in peace. Once again, my guys, it's been a pleasure. But before we go, make sure you hit that like button. And I would like for each one of you, I know you probably did already, but I'm pretty sure you could do it again. After what you heard, give a quick message to the people in regards to what we spoken and learned today. Bruno, go ahead.
A message about what Henry's experience.
Yeah,
and
his
everything
experience
else.
and your experience listening to him as well.
Shocking. Number one, it's a shocking
100%
story.
Shocking.
Pointing a gun at you is such a tragedy. Your siblings. I'm so confused about the whole cover-up. I'm confused about it. Why the family would get involved in the cover-up if he's such a bad guy, and abusing his children at the same time.
I knew.
And how does the police? Well, the police probably will lie to. And you know, they just took their word for it.
All
I guess
good,
at
brother.
that time. I'm glad
safe,
Henry
man.
turned out to be a
Be
great
safe.
guy, and you know, he's a pisser. I've been laughing all day with this guy
We've been
around,
having a good time, Bruno.
and he's a pisser. I wanted to get I wanted to get into the some other funny stories, but maybe we'll do that another time because it's such a hot.
It's too late. Stop eating gummies, bro. Stop eating gummies. Now he want to get to a phone 3 hours later, and I'm over here waiting for him to get to it. You know what I mean? Yo, Fugo Press, any last message for the people?
I mean, look, this is one story from how many human beings are there on the planet? We all have a story. We all have stories to tell. Be confident enough to share your story. Be secure in your person. Your story is important.
That's right.
You are the peeps.
Shout out to the
and it's
Exposure
important
Report.
to us. Share your story. You got a good story? Come share it with Eli. Share it with the people.
Henry, last words for the people, a message for them.
If you ever get a chance to come to the People's Podcast, get on a plane, get on a train, get your ass over here. That's the guy. That's the guy. That's the guy.
Hell yeah,
Those
man.
are the
That's the
production. All those 20 people over there. I mean, God bless this place.
My babes, it's been a pleasure. The People's Podcast TV.
Yo, my peeps. Subscribe to the People's Podcast.
Woo, okay, then let's do this tab. Let's see what happened here. This is this tab. So that was insane. To just knowing that this happened to you, man. Yeah, my heart goes out to you, brother. It does. All right, let's watch this one. I would, honestly. Yeah, we were all talking about it, man.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. What?
That's hilarious. Damn.
Yeah, what up, my pigs? For those who missed it, after I chop it up with y'all, make sure y'all pull up to the People's Podcast, my pigs. We got audio, my pigs.
Oh, amen, brother. Amen. 100%. I couldn't agree more. That's all. That's all we can be thankful for. That's all we can be grateful for. That we have the opportunity to be with each other right now. So, this is after they stitch him up. So, do we have the video of him, like the actual? Do we have the okay? So this is after they stitch him up. So let's see. Do we have another one? Let's go to his live. I'm sure there's probably something in his title. Oh, cops took him out on a stretcher. Somebody else, I'm assuming. Okay. Okay, got stabbed. That's the stabbing. I don't see the live of the actual stabbing unless it's somewhere hidden. Now that's the stabbing, right? Okay. I don't see another one. It's out there? Oh, I gotta see it. Okay, yeah, can you guys, yeah, black I gotta see that. That's sad, dude. You're like such a nice guy.
What?
The one you completed the first time, only not any.
Yeah, what up, my pigs? For those who missed it, after I chop it up with y'all, make sure y'all pull up to the People's Podcast, my pigs. We got audio.
Okay, let me okay, so let's see. People's Podcast. Okay. They live People's Planet. Okay. Here we are. Oh, share this tab instead. There we go. Let's see. Live. Let's see. Main chat earlier said the actual stabbing is probably for members only. Might be. Updates on my stabbing. Okay, so this is. Okay, so let's go back here. Things got heat between Bruno and Eli. Well, shit. It is what it is. If you can't find it, it's okay. It's all good. I'm probably gonna take a break here anyway, and take care of some shit. But I will go live because Leroy Truth will be going live tonight. He's going to I believe a commissioner's meeting or some kind of, I forgot which one exactly. But it's a meeting that he's not going to be in. You'll find out. You'll find out what I mean. It's a great idea. It's just he's going live tonight. That's all I'm gonna say. And what I'm probably gonna do is I'll probably restream it from here. It'd be cool. Maybe if I can do it on StreamYard, it'd be kind of cool. Well, he'll probably just do it on his phone to be easier. But yes, what I'm probably going to do is when he goes live, I'm probably going to restream it as well, and we can kind of watch the action, what's going on, and keep and I mean, if anything happens, we can at least be in it together. So I think that'll be kind of a good idea, and also to help get the exposure out there more. Double the algorithm of it. Sharing this video, so we're gonna share it. Or his live. So anyway. Like I said, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go take care of some errands a while before. There's supposed to be some nasty ass weather happening later tonight, I think, but it is what it is. So this is amazing. I appreciate you guys today for hanging out with me for the past 2.5 hours. Yeah, we're gonna keep up. I'm gonna keep you updated with Leroy when he goes live. I'll go live with him. Like around the same time. I mean, maybe we'll figure something out. Maybe we can do like a StreamYard thing. We can get other people, who knows? But I'm definitely gonna be there to show my support for him. So anyway, we'll talk to you guys later. Yeah. Oh, all right. I will try to email you my teaser for your debut. Yeah. Okay. 100%. We'll do it. Send me the teaser and we'll do it. But thank you guys. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'll come back when Leroy will, and we'll do it. All right. Take it easy, guys.